Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Alrighty, well, today still having issues with my skid steer, so I'm going to show you what that was and how that happened, and then I'm going to put the new part in there. So let's show you what's going on here. Alrighty, so I came out here, cranked it up the other day, about a week ago now, and you know, just to see how things were going with it, make sure it's still working. As soon as I cranked it up though, the light was on, the yellow little light, and it was blinking. So I was like, dang it, this thing's still not working. Of course the joystick, the right one that is, did not work. So I sat there and let it warm up for a little bit, and then took the parking brake off and started messing with the joystick, just thinking, why isn't this thing working, you know? And anyway, after a few minutes, well, I say a few minutes, really after about 30 seconds, you know, the light went off and it started working. And I was like, huh, that's weird. So I kept on messing with the right hand joystick, and then the light came back on. You know, and it's probably about 30 seconds each time. You know, I had 30 seconds of messing with the machine, up and down with the bucket and the boom and all that. And then the light would come on, and well, what would happen is you just wouldn't get no more movement. Then you look up like, oh dang, the light's on, flashing. And then if you kept messing with it, all of a sudden it would start moving, and you look up and the light was off, you know. So in between all that time, you had like 30 seconds of time where it was good and 30 seconds of time where it was bad. But anywho, so I was like, you know what, I think this joystick is bad. So what I did was I took it apart and just looked at everything, and I was like, you know, I couldn't see anything wrong with the wiring or nothing, so I was like, it's got to be the joystick. So I went ahead and went down and bought a joystick, but I had to wait a couple of days to get it. So now the moment of truth is put that part in and see if it works. So let's put it back in. Let's get started. Alright, I just want to show you, this actually has the tie straps already with the machine, I mean the part, so that's pretty cool. So I was worried about getting something small enough for that. Alright, let's put this thing back together. Alright, so I got the base back on. There's these 4 screws. They're really Allen wrench heads. There's 4 of them. Take all those off to get the base off. And like I said, those 2 little tie straps came with the part. And so I stuck that wire in there and connected them together. Alright, let me show you the other side of this. Alright guys, I got this thing flipped up. I just pulled it up vertical like, so you can see underneath here. Okay, so they got the wires routed to that hole right there, and they're coming down here and they connect. And then once I get them connected, I got to secure them so they aren't in the way when that arm slides back and forth. Alright, so let me get that connected, then I'll show you. Alright, got all those ties strapped together and ready to go. I think we'll slide back and forth. Get a little bit of slack there so it can do it. Alright, now for the next part, I gotta put, you know, I'm gonna tip it back down where it's supposed to go, and this, you know, really see it from this angle. Oh, you can see this little lip right here. Goes into the side of the chair right there with the bolt. So I gotta put that back on. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so I got that bolt right there back in. And then I had to put a nut and a washer right there. And a nut and a washer right there. And then down underneath them was a bolt and a nut. I don't know if you can see how well you can see it right here. Right there. And then again on this side. Right there. So that was how I took that arm loose of the chair so I could move it around to where I could get underneath that thing to access the wire plugs. Alrighty, so now it's all back together. I just gotta put the boot back inside of this plastic piece and then put the other plastic piece back on this side over here that's missing, and then put the screws back into the joystick. Alright, so let me do that. Alright, so I got this cover back on. It's got a screw right there, one right there, two down here, one there, and then I put these 3 screws in with the nut. Screws went in this direction, nut on this side, tighten that down. Alright, so I got it all together. It's time for the moment of truth. Alright, let's see. Got my key here. I'll show you this. Okay, let's crank it up. Now, that yellow light might be flashing because it's a little cool this morning. It should go off once it warms up. One way to check is to turn off the brake, see if it moves. Still nothing. Still nothing, guys. What the crap? That's annoying. Well, obviously there's something else going on with this stupid thing. I could have swore it'd been the joystick. Well, I guess I'll take it to the... Well, there went the light anyway. Maybe it'll be alright here in a second. I'm gonna have to play around with it here and see what goes on. Alright, let me run it for a little bit, see what goes on with it. Be back in a minute. Alright, I think I got this thing working. I think I just had to move that joystick a little bit for the computer to pick it up, and then that light went off. I went over and tested it, but the bucket on, you know, I had a dirt pile over there. Picked a couple scoops up and dumped it out. And then I came over, picked the bucket off and put this brush cutter on. And I hadn't had any problems, so let's go mow a little bit. Test it out real good. Yeah, see, no lights. I got my green button flashing there. That's so I can turn my hydraulics on continuously. Alright, let's get you ready. Alright guys, that thing is working. Alrighty, keep on mowing a little bit. Alright, well I just want to show you. I ran this thing for 2 hours a day and no light. So I fixed it, guys. I'm so happy. There at first though I was like, man, it didn't fix it, but then I moved the joystick around and the computer picked up the sensor, so after that it was good. Anyway, just real glad it's fixed. Alrighty, well, till the next one. Thanks for watching.